I have a new camera. Can you tell?
Nice.
No, I can't tell.
No, me neither.
Wow.
Sorry.
It looks a lot more clear on my end.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm happy with. Welcome back to Sister Sharpens Sister. This is an episode of first one thing and then another because we're just talking about whatever comes up. We all got the memo to wear dark colored shirts, apparently.
Black.
Mine's not black, it's actually purpley maroon color.
Mine's like a gray charcoal color.
Gray, yeah.
Ooh.
And just so y'all know, I'm operating today with an ice pick behind my left eye. So just bear that in mind.
Okay. Sorry, Sissy.
That's all right. Anyway, my name is Karen. I am joined by Delina
It's me.
and Shalon. And this podcast is just us getting together almost every week and talking about different things that we find
Mhm.
interesting. And today we're just going to discuss interesting stuff that we have seen on the internet or in the news or whatever. I mean, it is
In our
first one
head,
thing and then another
in our heads.
in our heads. So we're going to make up stuff.
That can be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that I did come across was we've all heard these stories of, people being buried alive.
Hmm.
Well, on January, no, I'm sorry, November the 25th of just this past year, 2025, there was a 65-year-old woman in Thailand who woke up in a coffin right before she was about to be, cremated. Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, she lived with her brother. Now, the names are in this article, and I'll post a link to the article, but I am not going to try to butcher the names of these people. That's, I can't pronounce these names. So you'll just have to go look for yourself.
Hmm. Hmm.
Anyway, what had happened was that I think it sounds like the article makes it sound like she lived with her brother and he found her unresponsive 2 days before this incident. So he put her in a coffin, drove over 300 miles to a temple in Bangkok. And her wishes were to be an organ donor whenever she died. So he took her to some place in Bangkok, and they were like, "No, you don't have the right paperwork, etc., etc. We can't take her." So he was like, "Okay, well, cremation at this temple, which they offer for free, which is kind of awesome, free
Yes.
cremation."
Hmm.
Um, as they were getting ready to start live streaming the ceremony for the rest of her family, the uh, well, this is a temple, so it's not a priest, but the person that's overseeing the
Hmm.
ceremony
Yeah.
heard faint knocking from inside the coffin and had everybody to open it up. And she was alive inside the coffin. So they rushed her to the hospital where they found that she had had an episode of hypoglycemia, which
Oh.
made it appear as though she was not breathing and that she was dead.
Hmm.
And, her brother, not being medical professional, didn't really know any better. So he was about to bury her.
Good night.
Mm.
Ooh.
Obviously, the first thing that they do over there is not call the police or an ambulance.
Right? Yeah, we don't that maybe they don't have a 911 system. I'm not sure. But that there you go. Dangers of hypoglycemia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these
Wow.
frozen lizards that everybody is seeing.
Oh,
Have you
the
seen that?
iguanas,
The
The
iguanas
iguanas
falling
and
out of the
stuff?
trees.
frozen
Yeah,
iguanas, they'll fall in the trees. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
it made me
Welcome
think of.
welcome to Florida.
Hmm. I came across something that said that a Spanish Doctor scientist has cured pancreatic cancer in mice.
Him brought that up to
Yes.
me.
Says
That's fantastic.
researchers at the Spanish National Cancer Research Center in CNIO, led by uh, Marino, Barbacid. So I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but
See what I say
I,
about the names?
yes, yes, announced a breakthrough in treating pancreatic cancer in mice with results, and they published the results. I'm not going to go into all that details. The team uses a triple drug combination therapy to block KRAS driven pathways, specifically targeting EGFR/HER2 and STAT3. I don't know what all that means, but whatever it is, those things help the cancer resist treatment.
Oh,
So those
the
through the
alphabet that you
KRAS,
just read off.
yes.
So what is
What
that, like the immune system of the cancer?
I guess I don't know. I don't know. I didn't
The
research it.
defense, the
The
defense
defense?
system of the cancer cells is what I would
Right.
think of.
Yes, and
Wow.
apparently this three drug therapy combination weakens that. And the results are that the treatment eliminated pancreatic tumors in mice with no relapse seen for over 120 to 200 days in some models, and the therapy was well tolerated with low toxicity.
Wow,
I know.
that is mind blowing.
Yeah, now I've got a website that talked a little bit about it.
Okay,
And I'll share that with you so you can share that so people can see. But
absolutely, yeah.
yeah, the next step, I guess, is I don't know, cure more mice cancer, and I don't know how far they are away from human trials, but wouldn't that be awesome? And if
That'd be
that works
great.
for pancreatic cancer, perhaps they can have a similar approach to other cancers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. That is, oh my gosh, that is exciting news.
I know, yeah, because pancreatic cancer is deadly. I mean, if you don't get symptoms from it until it's too late for you to be safe by treatment. You don't.
Right. If it's found
Yep.
early, it's found on accident because they've been
Yes.
looking for something else.
Right. Yeah. Like me with the cancer I have, I will every now and again have a CT scan from head to hip.
Hmm.
And if the radiologist sees something going on with my pancreas, he's going to note it. So they're going to look at
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
So people who get the diagnosis in that way, they're generally savable because it's like other cancers. If you catch it early enough, they can get rid of it.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it doesn't start giving you symptoms until it's too far gone.
Right. And they used to, now it may be changed, but when I was in nursing, they staged the cancer, stage one, two, three, and four, with
Mm-hmm.
four being the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
So this is really promising news.
very promising.
On this
Mm-hmm.
day in history in 1790, the U.S. Supreme Court met for the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
And on this day in 1884, the Oxford Dictionary debuted.
Yay,
Wow.
dictionary. People still
I thought it-
start spelling their words correctly.
Yeah.
right. I thought it was older than
Um,
that, actually.
yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
I would think that they would have been, but
I mean, I'm sure
evidently
there was
not.
dictionaries before then, but I thought the Oxford dictionary
Mm-hmm.
was around a lot longer. What'd you say? 18 what?
1884.
1884. Okay.
In 2003, the Columbia Space Shuttle mission ends in disaster.
I
Yep.
saw that happen on TV.
Mm-hmm.
To end on a little bit of a lighter note, on this day in 1979, Jimmy Carter signed over um, a bill making it legal for home brewing in the United States. Up to
Right.
100 gallons of alcohol on an annual basis.
Dang man, I need to get started.
I know, I'm behind.
That's home brewing, mind that.
Home
It's not
brewing.
distilling. There's a
Yes.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
Brewing is mead and beer.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, and also on this date in 1988, Heather O'Rourke, who was the little girl in the original Poltergeist, she died on February 1st, 1988.
Yeah, she was still a
Oh,
kid, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
she was a teenager, right?
I don't know how old she was. I didn't look that up.
She had some sort
So,
of intestinal thing, stomach
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, she had something wrong with her, and I remember interviews people gave is that they said that she never complained about anything.
Yeah.
So it probably had been bothering her for a while. She just never said anything.
Yeah, and she tried so hard to finish out the last movies.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That used to be my favorite movie when I was a little girl.
Hmm.
Poltergeist?
Yeah, yeah. Now I don't know if I could watch it.
I mean, it's very iconic, isn't it?
It
Her
Yeah,
is.
with her long, straight blonde hair sitting in front of the
reaching out to
television
the
with the snow on it, with, yes, with her
yeah,
hands.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
yeah,
also
yeah.
a floor model
here.
television. When's the last time y'all seen one of those?
Oh, gosh.
Like a
Forever
long, long
ago.
time. Hmm.
I don't know. Although the girls and I have jumped on the Stranger Things bandwagon, so we've been watching those, and let me tell you, that's like a way back machine right there.
It is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. It's very nostalgic for sure.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember wearing my hair like that.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
shoot. It's so funny.
In the when she puts the Christmas lights up on the walls, the
Hmm.
really big bulbs, right?
Hmm.
The way they looked, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I remember Mama's Christmas tree having lights like that.
Hmm.
Oh, I remember icicles on Mama's Christmas tree the most. She always had
Hmm.
like millions of icicles on her. Well,
Yeah.
what are they? Tinsel.
They're
Yeah, she
icicle.
had the really long, long ones that stretch from top to bottom.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the real thin, silvery, shiny.
Yeah, those are the icicles. Tinsel is the like the rope that goes around the tree.
That's garland.
Well, I always called it tinsel.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I have
referenced
no idea.
icicles one time to somebody. They had no idea what I was talking about.
Let me tell you something. I have chased a cat through the house trying to get one of those out of its butt.
Oh.
Yep, doesn't surprise me.
Uh-uh. Nope.
Hmm.
That's when I
They're,
quit putting them on my tree.
yeah, they're like giant pieces of glitter. You can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, for
Like
decades.
Easter grass.
So when is the last time you guys used the public library?
I
Last
don't
year
even, I don't even recall actually.
Okay, what did you use it for?
I used it for a notary,
Right?
but I
And
have since been thinking that I need to get over there and read about um, planting things in West Virginia
mm,
because I'm
yeah, have
still
you
trying to have a Florida brain.
right. It's a little bit hard to move from one state to another and then get back, then try to find, the right plants and when to put them in the ground and things like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
I'm
the public library is one of the very few places where everybody is on a level playing field. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter if you live in a house or if you are homeless. I think the word they're using now is unhoused. I don't know what the difference is, but um, anybody can go to the public library as long as you have a card and use anything that's in there. Uh, the internet, they have computers where you can connect. And I know that some of the people who are unhoused in this area will go there and put in applications for jobs or try to get resources for housing and things like that.
Mhm.
Um, you can go there and obviously get books to read, like a real actual one of these things. Um, you can also, they have a thing that you can connect to on the internet, and you can get books that are digital, and you can
Hmm.
check those out. And it's not renting because you're not paying anything for it, but
Hmm.
it is on a time limit. and
Mhm.
then you will no longer have access to it after how long it is.
Mhm.
It's like 2 weeks or something, I think.
You can also
Um,
get you can also check out audiobooks.
Mm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
audiobooks. They also have movies
Mm-hmm.
on DVD.
Yep.
They used to have them on VHS.
I did not know that about a library.
Yes. Yeah, you can rent. You can check out movies, watch them, bring them back. They have programs where, like here recently at the Raleigh County Library, somebody is teaching people to crochet. They have programs on the weekends and through the week for like a mommy and me and toddler book reading and programs for children.
Yeah.
Public libraries are very important. And the reason that I bring that up is because on January the 16th, there was an article on what is this website? UPI.com, where in California, at the San Diego County Library's La Mesa location, opened a package. She got a package in the mail. She opened it up, and it was a book 46 years overdue, right?
Wow.
Now, what makes that so funny is that if you are not somebody who checks out books from the library, is that if you take it back late, there's usually a late fee
A
for
fee.
returning it. And
Yeah.
it's not much, it's like a quarter or something, per week. Anyway, 46 years. It was due in 1980. So yeah. Oh my gosh, could you imagine the late fees?
That's why they mailed it.
Well, it was sent back anonymously with a note that was handwritten that said, "Sorry, this is so late," and then a little smiley face on a
Hmm.
pink post-it note. And it was due back, can I read that? May the 20th, 1980.
Sounds like
Somebody must have
someone
been
passed
clearing out
away
attic and
and,
what?
or yeah, someone passed away and they're like going through their stuff.
Yeah, somebody's
Well,
clearing out an attic or a basement or a
Yeah.
closet or boxes or whatever,
right,
and they found it.
right. I mean, the person who checked it out might actually still be living and they've just been
Mhm.
holding on to it because the public libraries in California no longer charge a late fee.
All right.
Oh,
So I guess they decided to send it back.
wow.
All right. So the book itself,
Yeah, what was the book?
yeah, let me get back up here to it. The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford, Burnford.
Okay.
Well, that book's been on a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, if you all could have one cartoon character to be your real life best friend, who would you choose and why?
Don't ask me that. Um, Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony.
Why?
Because she is always happy and always positive. And even though she seems like a ditz, she knows more than you realize.
Okay. Karen?
I have a tie. I have a tie. And of course,
Okay,
it's
so
Looney Tunes characters, obviously, for me. That's who it's going to be. It's either going to be Gossamer. You know who he is? Make sure I'm telling you the right name. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I am.
That's the big fuzzy thing, right? Is that the hairy thing in Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the red hair and tennis
Yeah.
shoes.
Just the eyeballs.
Yep. Yeah, it would be him or the Tasmanian Devil.
okay.
One of those two. Um, and why? Neither one of them talk.
Makes an awful lot of noise, though.
I mean, he
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
but I don't
Well, I would,
imagine he would be any worse than a barking dog. Just get a rolled
right,
up
right.
newspaper.
And that's who I would pick. I would pick Scooby Doo.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
'Cause he's a dog. I like dogs. He's a big dog, and I like big dogs. Not that there's anything wrong with little dogs, but I don't know. I think he'd be good company to have around.
That is funny.
Gosh, yeah, put me on the
I'm just
spot.
curious though, how much you would have to spend in Scooby snacks.
I don't know.
Has anybody ever done that? Like, what is the cost of a Scooby snack and how many does Scooby eat in a year? How much would that cost?
I have no idea.
Probably.
Somebody probably has at some point.
I'm
Yeah.
But
sure.
some people have too much time on their hands, or I don't know if it's too much time. Some people have time to devote to those types of
Frivolous
adventure.
research?
Yes, research.
Frivolous
Yes.
research. That's a good way of putting it.
So audiobooks or podcasts?
Me? I
um,
do both.
Which would you prefer if you had to pick one over the other?
I had to pick one over the other. Is this per episode slash book, or is this like for a prolonged period of time?
I don't know. Let's say that you are traveling and you can only pick one to listen to while you're traveling.
Podcast.
Okay. Why? Why podcasts for that?
Because they talk about more than one thing.
Okay.
Like each episode is a little bit different. Um, and a book is going to be different every chapter. But if I'm actually reading a book and I get to boring parts, I don't read the boring parts. I skip over them.
You
yeah,
might
but
miss
what if
important
there's
stuff in
something
the
in
boring parts. Yeah,
Well,
I don't skip over
do you
anything.
know how to do you know how to speed read though? I mean, that's what I do. I
Yeah.
just look through and I see if there's anything important and I go on. But when I get to like something that's germane to the story or an exciting part, like if somebody's fighting or having an argument or something like that, then I slow down and I actually read it word for word.
Oh, I don't. I read all of it, but this is audiobooks and you're not reading it. You're listening to it. You're listening to
Oh,
somebody read it to you.
all right. I missed that audiobook. Okay. Yeah, it would still be a podcast.
Okay.
I mean,
Salon.
podcasts are real people.
Yeah.
um I've only listened to two audiobook series, so I'm not that much of an audiobook person. I do
Okay.
listen to audiobook on the Bible sometimes, but
Mhm.
I would also choose podcasts just so, like Karen said, there are different things going on. It kind of keeps me up to date with what might be happening when, books are usually just stories or something that happened in the past.
Well, I
Right.
would pick audiobooks because simply for the reason that it is pure. The ones I listen to are pure 100% entertainment, and that's what I would want. Is nothing is entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that when you're traveling.
Yeah.
I wonder too, does an author get to pick the person that reads their audiobook, or is that the publishing company?
I don't know how that works, but I will say that whoever the person is reading it, the voice actor, matters.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have tried to listen to some, and I just could not do it because the
Yeah.
person reading it just wasn't that good, or the voice just
Hmm.
wasn't quite right. It was just I just couldn't do it. So whoever's reading it matters a lot.
Yeah. I
So if you
think
can get a short sampling of it to hear the person reading it, you should be able to tell if you're going to be okay with listening to it.
I mean, I would think the author would have that kind of a pull, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I know that the same woman read all the Outlander series.
Hmm.
It's interesting you mentioned that because I just saw a reel on Instagram where this lady who does voice work
Hmm.
from home And she doesn't
Hmm.
have this big fancy studio where she does her work. I'll tell you how she does it. She's, those foldable cloth sided boxes that you can stick into one of those cube shelves?
Yeah.
Okay, she's got one of the larger size of one of those with the foam sound canceling
Hmm.
stuff that you can buy to put on the walls that she has inside.
It used to be look like egg crate things you could get to put
Yes,
on bed.
yes. So she's got that on all four sides and the bottom of this box. And then she tilts the box up on its side and she has her microphone sitting inside the box. And then she takes a blanket for she records that way.
Why doesn't she just go in a closet?
I have no idea. Maybe she can't, maybe she doesn't have a walk-in closet, you know?
Well, but still.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that she might be claustrophobic. I don't know, but that's how she does it. And she posted that on Instagram and I saw it and I immediately thought of my youngest daughter because she's getting headshots done by a photographer and she's going to send off for doing voice work.
Nice.
And
Why does she need a headshot for voice work?
she's been denied two jobs because she did not have headshots in her portfolio.
What does it matter what you look like if your voice is good?
I can't tell you that.
No, but I do know that sometimes um, with the audiobooks and also with the printed book, it will sometimes include, it'll say available in audiobook with such and such person narrating, and it'll have their picture on it.
It'll have their picture on it, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's why. Other than something like that, I don't know why it would matter.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I will tell you, my youngest, she is she's very good with words.
Hmm.
And she's what do they call those people that can learn, that know like more than two or three languages? A polyglot? Is that the right word?
I don't know.
She's
Multilingual.
learning to speak like seven different languages, including Mandarin, Korean, and
Hmm.
some kind of Nordic language. Icelandic, I think. And she does good with
That's
this.
good.
That's
That's
one of the
awesome.
reasons why I think she does accents so well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, your youngest is very talented.
that she is.
I don't have much of anything else on my list. I've been focusing a lot on writing my stories, and to the point now to where I am editing for plot holes and editing for when I need more information that I didn't include when I just wrote the story. I don't know what kind of editing that's called. It could be plot holes, I guess, but it's not really a plot hole. It's just that sometimes you need more information than what you put in there, because people want more information about stuff sometimes when they read. At least I think they do.
Yeah.
So that's what
That's
my
the kind of
focus has been
editing
on.
that Katrina does. I'm like a grammatical, you forgot this comma, this word should be capitalized,
Hmm.
that's spelled wrong. That's the kind of editor
Hmm.
that I am.
That's line editing. That's what you do last.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When I'm reading something, it's like it's immediate. It's immediate. I'm reading this book right now, written by a guy from the state of West Virginia about his Bigfoot research.
Yeah.
Like the second or third chapter, I told Arnie, I said, there are a lot of errors in here. He needed a better editor.
If he's self-published, maybe he didn't bother.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe you should write him and say that you'd be available for such
Yeah,
services.
I should do that. Put myself up on Fiverr.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
It's like Indeed for people that do freelance work for everything from artists to like crocheting and voice work and
Hmm.
all kinds of
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah.
Cool. It's funny that you mentioned Outlander because I watched Braveheart, and only connection just because you're Scottish, right? I watched Braveheart last night and had my youngest sitting next to me, and there were things that I didn't remember, like the scene where they moon
No,
the English
no.
soldiers, and I was like, "Close your eyes, Anna."
Um,
And they also do a frontal, and I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah, I don't remember that stuff about it either.
But
don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
don't
I've
shoot
never
you.
seen Braveheart. I've only seen clips.
Well, it's leaving Netflix February 28th.
So you're telling me I need to watch it?
That's why I watched it. I was like, oh, really? Oh, let me watch it. That way I can get my little bit of a fix. It had been a long time since I'd watched it from beginning to end, though. But the mooning, it, I don't know. I think I thought it was funny. Not appropriate for littles, but I thought it was funny. And
Mhm.
it made me wonder, like, when did that start becoming a thing?
It's
And
always been a Scottish thing, hasn't it? To moon and do
well,
frontals and stuff like that. Celtic, anyway.
yeah, I mean, they reference
Fighting
it.
naked, they
They
used to do that.
they do it in Braveheart, and they also do it in the Disney cartoon Brave.
Oh,
There's a little scene where one of them is mooning the other one, but you don't, obviously don't see the butt. I don't remember. Well, maybe I don't remember.
now I have
But
seen Brave once.
okay, it's a cute movie.
It was a cute
It's,
movie, yeah.
it's a cute
I I
movie.
I, I cried.
Yeah.
Cartoon, but I cried.
That's okay. That's okay. Me and Gemma cry when we watch Wally.
Oh, I love that movie.
It
Yeah,
is
me
such a
too.
cute movie. Anyway, so the first mooning, the first recorded mooning, when do you think that it occurred?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
Middle
I don't
Ages,
think
probably.
I don't think you're ready for this date. Between 48 and 66 AD.
No, I wasn't ready.
Okay. Evidently, the historian Josephus, in his in book 2, chapter 12 of his first century masterwork, The Jewish War, he tells a story of a Roman soldier exposing his nether regions to a crowd of Jewish people who were celebrating the Passover.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
And the quote that I have from this website from Josephus says the soldier pulled back his garment and, cowering down after an indecent manner, turned his breech to the Jews and spake such words as you might expect upon such a posture.
So
In other words, he
he pulled
farted.
it. Oh, pulled his pants down, turned around,
Yes,
and bent over.
yes. It is said that a riot broke out and a lot of people died after that.
Oh wow.
But I thought that that was interesting.
The Mooning Wars.
Well, I mean, when you think of how strict the Jewish culture is with things, and for something like that to happen in Passover is like,
Hmm.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And I had an interesting, our pastor shared an interesting quote in church today
Okay.
from Gypsy Smith, who was a missionary from
Hmm.
England and who was also a gypsy. Um,
I think that word they consider it to be an offensive word nowadays. Oh,
do
you are long. Anyway, I
um,
mean, I don't find it
I
offensive. I actually think
I
it's
don't
quite
find it
an
offensive.
erotic word.
Okay.
I was like, I don't need to know that information from you. We are not that kind of podcast. Let me
Talk
just
like
say it
that
right there.
around you. I'll be sure not to talk like that around you.
How about it's romantic?
There you go. It's a
Okay.
romantic word, right? Yeah, because I always romanticized being a gypsy when I was a kid.
Really?
Yes,
I do too. I think that's what made
and
me
I
want to
think that's
want to
one.
travel like carnivals.
Well, not necessarily carnivals, but I've always liked the idea of living in one of the wagons, like with the rounded top and the
Hmm.
little door, that Dutch door on it,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, yes, let me have one of those so I can
That's
like
yummy.
travel the country maybe. Are
Sure.
you okay? What are you doing?
Sure. I mean, nowadays people do, the bus, buy an old school bus and make it over into a huge home, look like
Yeah.
RV thing. But the quote that he shared was, "If you put me in a barrel, I'll cry glory out the bunghole." And I said, okay, I obviously have a different definition for that. So then I looked it up, and because he was talking about a barrel, and I
Yes.
was like, well, is the hole in a barrel called a bunghole? And it is.
Yep. It is.
Didn't know that. Typically 2 inches in diameter for wine or a whiskey barrel. And it is actually the stopper that is called the bung.
And the hole is where the bung goes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
All
So
right.
Right.
I
I see that.
learned a little bit today in church. I saw a reel on TikTok about memory boosters when you're meeting new people.
Memory
Because
boosters for when you're meeting new people. Okay.
all right, when you're meeting a new person, you shake their hand and they say your name and you instantly forget it. I do that 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman suggested 3 things: listen, repeat, and reply.
Is
Okay, first one
repeat and
sounds
reply not the same thing?
no. So he says to actually listen, because a lot of times when you're meeting someone, you're thinking about what you're going to say to them and not actually hearing what they're saying to you sometimes.
Yeah, it's called active listening. That's what that's called.
Yeah. So quiet your mind and don't be thinking about anything else and actually hear their name. And then repeat it at least twice. So he gave the example, if you met someone, "Hi, my name's Steven." And you're like, "Hi, Steven, so nice to meet you. So is it Steve or Steven? Do you have a preference?" And so you repeated it and gotten it into your head a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And then reply, he says there's 3 different things you can do. You can, so in his example of Steven, you could learn the spelling of the person's name, which is something that I noticed a lot of people do with my name,
It's how to spell it.
is how to
Hmm.
spell it. Is it Steven with V or PH?
Right, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
You can do a visual association if the person's, got an easy name like Karen. Most people know how to spell Karen. Very few people spell Karen differently.
Mhm.
But it would be something like, "Oh, Karen, so nice to meet you. I see you like the Mothman, so you have that association. Karen likes Mothman."
Right, yeah, okay. I get that.
And or connect it to someone that you know,
Okay.
right? Because I've had dozens of meetings of people. "Oh, my sister's name is Dee Dee. Oh, my sister's name is Karen."
Hmm.
So I thought that
Well,
that was a nice little tip that
yeah,
Yeah.
those are good tips.
I
I
need
think
to try
I'll
to
use
remember.
those.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to try to remember this because I'm still trying to remember people's names at church. And I feel
So,
so bad because someone is taking the time to learn my name and I can't, I didn't learn theirs.
well,
Yeah, but
here's the thing though, your name is different.
it is
Well,
different because you were trying to learn a lot of different names. They're learning one name.
oh,
So
thank you.
give yourself a break on it. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I have been gotten so bad about memory. I want to get better. And that was one of the things that I had saved that I was like, ooh, that's a nice little tip. I'm going to share that. So,
That is a good tip. That's
mhm.
also a good topic for podcast.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah. I love it when we're talking and we come across something like that. Because we
Yeah.
did that before with an episode that we've got coming up about doom scrolling.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's next week, right?
That is, no, that's in 2 weeks. Next week, we are talking about cultures around the time of Saint Valentine's.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Anything else? Dee Dee, you have anything?
No.
What books are y'all reading?
I'm not reading one. I'm writing one. So
You're
I'm reading
reading your own book?
research. Yeah. I mean, I'm reading research because my book is set back in the 1800s. So I had to think. I was like, I know horses and I've rode horses. I've even saddled them and put bridles and reins and stuff on them, but I've never harnessed a horse to pull a wagon.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, and I've seen it done, but it's been so many years ago. So I had to go online and research what's the process. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go into details. I just want to give a little snippet here and there,
Yeah.
but I wanted it to be, true and real. So I had to got to do research for that.
Hmm.
But that's what I've been doing.
You were asking if the guy was self-published, the one that I'm reading right
Oh
now.
yeah. The Bigfoot
Um,
book.
Beyond the Fray Publishing, based in San Diego, California.
Well, it's
But
probably still like a self-publisher.
that's what I'm reading. The Appalachian
Cool.
Bigfoot by Dr. Russell Jones.
He's a doctor and he doesn't edit his freaking work.
I don't know
Well,
what he's a doctor of. It said in the beginning of the book, but I have forgotten.
I don't care
He's
what kind of
a
doctor you are. If you have a degree to put that in front of your name, you should know your grammar.
then
I see that in places people will be like teachers and they won't use I and me correctly. And I'm like, I'm thinking, y'all need to just stop it because you make yourself look even more stupid when you use I incorrectly. Just use me.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Because when you
yeah,
put I in incorrectly, if you put I in as an object instead of a subject, you look stupid. So stop doing it. And if you don't know the difference, look it up and learn the difference or stop doing it.
yeah.
Crying
Yeah.
out loud. Especially if
Arnie
you're
just came
educated.
through. Arnie just came through and told me, he said the Dr. Russell Jones is a chiropractor.
I was going to say
Okay.
that. I was going to say
What?
when you said doctor and Shalon said what kind, what popped into my head was chiropractor.
Well, there you go. What are you reading, Shalon? I didn't hear.
Uh, don't ask because I've got like four different books.
Well, I've got
I'm
two more
trying
that
to
I was going to show you.
I'm trying to make my way through. I bought The Unseen Battle. Yep. I got that one. I just got it yesterday. I
Yep,
also did what's the other one? The
The
Unseen
Unseen
Realm.
Realm. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I've got those
By
two on my
Dr. Michael Heiser.
Kaiser. Yeah. I've got those on my nightstand. Currently using as my camera lifter is the book called Chaos.
You know that one?
I don't know. Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s by Tom O'Neill.
Sounds interesting. Or
Yeah.
let's do this. Like, The Unseen Battle is by, where's my finger? Joel Muddamalle,
Mm-hmm.
and he is he is the Director of Theology and Research at Proverbs 31 Ministry. And he is also the co-host of Therapy and Theology podcast with Lisa Turkhurst, who I love.
Yeah.
And he's also a licensed professional counselor. So he wrote this book.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one that you were talking about is Dr. Michael Heiser, who has passed. I think he had some kind of cancer and just passed recently. And the other one that I got this was a recommendation for me from a friend. Hexes go well with tequila.
What the heck?
What kind of book is that?
It it's a fantasy fiction.
Okay.
This is by Leanne Ersham. Is that how you would say that? Ersham? Ersam? I don't know how to say that name.
I don't know. The title makes it sound kind of fun.
So, but yeah, I haven't started this one yet. I am halfway. Ooh, almost spilled my drink. I am halfway through this one, the Appalachian Bigfoot,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started this one. Like, can you see
Yeah.
my little
Mhm.
bookmark there? But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I don't know why I'm too awfully stressed about my drink because I use the adult sippy cup. I find I'm more comfortable with these kind of cups now.
I am also reading Make Him a Sandwich by Candace Owens.
Really? Is it any
Yeah.
good?
So far, yeah, it's really interesting.
Okay.
I'll let you read it when I'm done with it.
Well, thank you.
I am more the way
And
through that one
chaos
than
as
I
well.
am any of them.
I'm sorry,
And
what?
chaos, yeah. I said I've read more of Make Him a Sandwich than any of the other ones. So
Oh, okay. All right, so that'll probably be the first one that you get finished, right?
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Because chaos is like that thick.
Oh, she's thick. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
No,
week,
that's
we are
awesome.
talking about different cultures from the era of St. Valentine's. We may even dive a little bit into whether or not he was an actual person or if he is a make-believe person. We'll see what we find out. Dee Dee's our researcher. I'm sure she'll let us know. She'll let us know what she finds out. Um, until then, you guys have a good week. Be sure to click all the buttons and do all the things, and we appreciate you. Have a good week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Oh my gosh, she's so excited. Stop.